Orange Bowl in Miami, Florida. The National Football League is on the air. Tonight, the Miami Dolphins meet the Dallas Cowboys, the final game of the regular 1984 season. Miami looking to extend its record to 14-2. Dallas comes in at 9-6, but most importantly, the entire season is at stake here for the Cowboys tonight. If they lose, they go home. For the first time since 1974, they'll be watching the playoffs as bystanders. A plethora of records are available for the Dolphins to eclipse tonight, and we'll keep you posted on those throughout the evening.
Third down 9. Dolphins now showing a little difficulty in moving the football after completing the first pass for 25 yards to Duper. Dolphins at their 38. Out of the shotgun, Marino drops the throw. Steps in the pocket, fires for the near side. It's intercepted. And down with it at the Miami 45 is Ron Fellows, the man for whom it was intended, Mark Clayton. He did not come back for the football, and when he did, Fellows had already stepped in front of him to make the interception. Dolphins defense making him work for it. Thus far, the defense for Miami has outshone the offense. First and only pass completion for Marino, a 25-yarder. It is a first down. That's to Mark Duper on the first pass of the game. He hasn't been able to even come close to completing one since then. And indeed has thrown an intercept, which Fellows picked off and ran it back to the Miami 43-yard line, taking it away from Clayton. And subsequently, the Cowboys have moved the ball down to the Miami 22. We have 5-12 and counting left to go in a scoreless first quarter, but this is the most serious threat thus far.
And I'm sure they'd like to get the ball to Cosby. They haven't done that yet.
Hill to the far side. Donnelly to the near side. Dorsett the only back in. Newsom sets as a blocker off the right side. Play fake. White deep drop. No pressure. Fires deep. It is going to be intercepted at the end zone. Better down it. Better down it. That is intercepted back there by William Judson. Judson picked the ball up a yard deep in the end zone and ran about 30 yards across to the near side of the field. The Dolphins had the field goal unit out on the field, thinking about a 52-yard attempt by Van Schamen, but Shula changed his mind, and with a 4th and 2, the Cowboys 35 will go for it. Henry?
Wonder if he'll try to stagger the count, try to get it that way.
It could be. Through the first quarter, Miami 4 first downs, Dallas 4. Marino 4 out of 1, 1 intercept, 40 yards. White 4 out of 9, 1 intercept, 31 yards. The Dolphins have rushed for 36 yards, Dallas for 27. Total offense, Miami 76, Dallas 58. 4th down and 2 from the Cowboys 35.
Of course, they're going against the wind now, I think, which may have...
There isn't any wind, according to the flag. From the 35-yard line of Dallas, out of the shotgun, Marino will try and pick up the first down. Disdaining the field goal attempt. Here is the snap. Marino has time. Cross the middle. He's got more. And fumbles the ball. It comes out of there. Picked off by Fellows. He's at the 35, up to the 40-yard line. And Dallas has the football. Nat Moore appeared to have made the catch. And then coughed it up. Baxton and I. Dorsett and Newsom. Now they split off. Newsom goes to a slot to the right side. Donnelly far side, Hill near side. 3rd and 4, Dallas 46. Right back to throw. Blitz on. He blitz out of it. Now running to the left side, throws the ball. Almost intercepted. Incomplete at the 50-yard line. So White will stay in and punt the ball, kicking from the 30. Boy, this has been a hard-knocking defensive battle thus far. And the Dolphins defense, got to hand it to them, have really played some kind of a football game thus far. It's the offense that's kind of self-destructive. Here's White on the snap. He gets off a good punt. Straight up the middle of the field. Walker drifts back to his right, lets it bounce and go into the end zone for a touchback. And the Dolphins will start from their 20-yard line. We have 13:02 left to play in the half. Here's the give-off, and banging into the middle for very little yardage is Tony Nathan. He gets out to about the 22, maybe the 23-yard line. Here is the give-off. Carter trying to get outside of the left. He's going to have to eat it, as there was no blocking over there. It was busted right from the handoff. Dolphins offense looks a little bit lethargic. Mike Hegman, the linebacker, and Jim Jeffcoat, the defensive end, throttled Carter, and he also looked very hesitant, as if he didn't know where the hole was. Maybe he couldn't see the hole. Ball is back at the 17, a loss of 3. We'll bring up 3rd down and 13. Henry?
They're going to have to change some assignments, because I believe Dallas must be doing something different, because they're going for a man to block, and there's nobody there to block.
Well, in that case, they were overstacked to the right side defensively, and it looked like it was almost a blown handoff.
All right, Marino has one back. Now he goes into the shotgun. Third down and 13. Dolphins are 1 out of 4 in third down conversions from the Miami 17-yard line. Here's the snap. Marino drops the throw. They're in on him. Here's the pass up the middle. It is caught and held on to. There's the new record up at the 38-yard line to Mark Duper. He was belted by Michael Downs, and Dan Marino now has just broken Dan Fouts' all-time career passing record for a single season, exceeding the 4,802 yards. And the official announcement will be made on the PA system now, and Marino will be given the football. Henry?
And I think it's fitting that Nat Moore, in what's supposed to be his last season, got the catch.
Nat Moore is the fellow who caught the ball. It wasn't Mark Duper. Nat Moore made the reception up at the 39-yard line. And they're giving the ball to Marino. He comes over, gives it to Bobby Monica and Danny Dow. And they will keep the ball for him. So,
I'll tell you another record that went, Rick, and that is that the Dolphins have now over 50 yards passing. That beats San Diego's total passing record, 47-39, set in 81.
Dolphins with a third down and 7 go out of the shotgun from their 42-yard line. They've been into Dallas territory once. Dallas shows blitz. Here they come in the safety blitz. Quick pop up the far side of the field. Time it is knocked away. Incomplete. Clayton is being handled over there by Fellows. Boy, is he doing a number on him. And Fellows got caught him for the ball and just plain out battling for it. And Clayton took the ball away. We've got a flag now back at the 34-yard line. Henry?
It might be a late hit. There was a late hit on Dan. I don't know what they're going to call.
All of it's roughing the passer. It'll give the Dolphins a first down or running into the passer. Same thing. 15-yard penalty.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Number 40. Defense. First down.
Fouled on the safety man, Bill Bates, who comes in on passing situations. He was blitzing that time. He got there late, and the Dolphins get a first down on roughing the passer down at the Cowboys' 43. So it's a third down and 8. Miami facing tough Dallas defense from the Cowboys' 41. And that defense they have not been able to solve yet. Second, Dolphins are 2 out of 5 in third down conversion. Out of the shotgun now. Marino from the Cowboys' 41-yard line. The snap. He drops the throw. He fires it across the middle. Clayton's got it. 25, 6-1, 20, gets the block. 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Miami. And there are no flags. And the white handkerchiefs around in force. Boy, did he get a block at the 10-yard line.
Nat Moore gets a lot of credit for that block. Without him, I don't think Clayton would have taken it in. But Nat got downfield when he saw Clayton breaking the cross, came over and threw a perfect block on a defensive back to get Mark into the end zone.
That's Clayton's 16th touchdown reception of the season. He is one away from tying the all-time record. Nat Moore threw a good block. For Marino, his 45th touchdown pass of the year, breaks the USFL record held by Jim Kelly at the University of Miami, held set this year with the Houston Gamblers of 44, if anybody's interested in that. For Clayton, he's one away from the all-time season record of 17, held jointly by Bill Groman of the 61 Oilers, Elroy Hirsch, and Don Hudson. Don Shaman can make it 7-0. Snap, set down, kick is up, and it's good. A 41-yard touchdown pass. Marino to Clayton, and the Dolphins finally get on the board. Lead 7-0 with 8:59 to go in the first half. 80-yard drive in 9 plays. Time of possession 4:03.
I'll tell you, this has been a terrific defensive effort so far by the Dolphins tonight. The difference between this defense and the one we've seen the last 5 or 6 weeks, people making big plays.
That's right. Barnett is in the ball game now. At the nose tackle spot, second down and 15. Dorsett and Springs split off. In behind White. In motion goes Cosby, the tight end to the far side. White drops the throw. They're in on him. They have got him. Mark Brown boxing back at the 46-yard line. The youngster out of Purdue gets his first quarterback sack. He's been taking a lot of heat. But he broke through that time. Third down and 27. They're executing. They're playing with intensity. They got their Irish up. That's why they're wearing the green jerseys tonight. All right, here's out of the shotgun. White back to throw. He wants to go deep, far sideline. It is knocked away and incomplete. Back at about the 15-yard line. He was going for Tony Hill on a freak up the far sideline. Don McNeil had the coverage. And so White will stay in the ball game. The punt. Also, the Dolphins have broken most touchdowns in a season by a team, held by the Oilers in 61. And most passing yards by a team, set by the San Diego Chargers in 81. And the Dolphins go to the dressing room with a 7-0 halftime lead. Septian of southwestern Louisiana will await the official signal, and the second half is just about underway. He comes forward, hits the ball, and with the wind to his back, slams it high and deep back into the end zone. Walker will run it out 5 yards, 5, 10, 15. He gets out to the 19-yard line. 20. Yeah, 3rd down and 5. Good call by the officials. Ball still at the Dolphins' 24-yard line, so we get the shotgun people in. Moore and Clayton to the near side, Duper and Cepolo to the far side. And Nathan in the backfield with Marino. From the Dolphins' 24, Marino drops the throw, looks across the middle. It is caught at the 31-yard line for a first down. Dolphins a little bit more operating room now from their 31-yard line. Here's the snap. Marino drops the throw. He pops it deep up the near side of the field. The flag goes down. It's intercepted by Walls at the 30. Gets up, runs to the 40. He's across the 50, but there's a flag down at the 43-yard line, and Clayton, I believe, was interfered with. So the Dolphins pick up 30 yards on Walls' pass interference. That's the second one against the Cowboys tonight. The Dolphins have the ball at the folks' 39-yard line.
Let it be duly recorded that the Dolphins broke the record for first downs in a season on a penalty.
Dolphins leading 7-0, but Marino has them on the move now with a 2nd down and 5. The Cowboys' 34-yard line. Double tight ends. Receivers spread to either side. One back. Flips on. He picks it up. Completes it out to the far side. Broken tackle down to the 30, down to the 25, down to the 20, down to the 19-yard line. For the Dolphins goes Tony Nathan. A great run after he caught the football. Down by Everson Walls. And there's the announcement about the record. Which record is that now?
Most yards gained
in the season. Most total yards in the season held by the Chargers of 81, 67, 44. The Dolphins have broken that one. All right, it's a 3rd down coming up for the Dolphins at the Dallas 19-yard line. Dolphins in a shotgun. Here's the snap. They're coming. Here's the pass. Got a man open. Cepolo. He's at the 13, down to the 10, and he gets to the 8-yard line before he goes out. He juggled that ball around and almost lost it on the sideline. Victor Scott, the extra defensive back, knocked him out over there, picked up 11 yards. Henry?
And what Cepolo was trying to do was pretty dangerous, was stretch that ball out past the first down marker.
The Dolphins did recover it and have the ball at the 3-yard line. 3rd down and goal from that point now. Hardy this time splits off to the far side. Nat Moore goes as a wide receiver to the far side. The backs are Bennett and Johnson. Moore comes in motion back to the line of scrimmage. Marino play fakes, throws, caught for a touchdown to Nat Moore. Let's check it and make it Bruce Hardy. The Houston Oilers in 61. Low snap. Kick is up. And he knocks it through there for a 14-0 score. That for Marino is his 46th touchdown pass of the year. And for Bruce Hardy, his 5th touchdown reception of the season. 81 yards, 11 plays. Marino to Hardy, 3 yards for the touchdown. 4:07 the time of possession at the 48-yard line of the Dolphins. 2nd down and 1. The backs are split. White back to throw. He has time. He's firing deep across the middle. Crosby's got it down at the Dolphins' 25-yard line before Lyle Blackwood brings him down. They have to go for it. 4th and 8 from the 23. Out of the shotgun. Fans come to life, and Danny White tells the referee he cannot hear the signal.
Well, now the official's going to ask Shula to try and quiet the crowd. I've seen this happen before here.
Now Shula's holding up his hand.
And I can't believe it.
And the field parted. The crowd becomes quiet.
The field just parted before my eyes.
All right. Cowboys re-huddle. All right, Henry.
What the fans got to do is wait till the 30-second clock starts moving and the quarterback starts these signals before they start yelling.
4th down and 8. 1:58 to go in the 3rd quarter. Dolphins lead 14-0. Here's the snap. White drops the throw. He throws in the end zone. It is overthrown, incomplete. The flag. Interference against the Dolphins in the end zone. So the interference call in the end zone gives Dallas the football with a 1st and goal down at the 1-yard line. Now, the Dolphin defense wants the crowd to hush. Dolphins lead 14-0, but off that interference call, questionable though it may be, the shutout may be going down the drain. All the tight ends are in. The backs are split. Dorsett and Springs from the 1-yard line. White marks the signals, gives off to Newsome. Newsome digs and drives and gets in over the right side for the touchdown. So here's the snap, set down, the kick is up, and it's good. So it's a 14-7 game, and the Cowboys are right back in it with 1 minute and 47 seconds left to play in the 3rd quarter. And then the Cowboys, 72 yards in 10 plays, time of possession 3:30. Newsome, a 1-yard run after Lyle Blackwood allegedly interfered with Duriel Harris in the end zone. And the Dallas defense has held the Dolphin offense pretty well in check here in the 3rd quarter, while the Dolphins defense has been superb all the way through the ball game. The Cowboys have defensed him about as well as anybody this year. He's 16 for 31. He hasn't thrown a completion now. His last 5 attempts, only 200 yards through the air. He's thrown 2 touchdowns, one to Clayton of 41 yards, one to Hardy of 3 yards. He's thrown an intercept, been sacked once. Out of the shotgun on 3rd and 7. The Dolphins have not been able to do anything. So it's about 10 minutes left. Here's a deep pattern up the middle. It is intercepted by Downs at the 40, 35, 30, and he may have stepped out of bounds. He did over at the 22-yard line. That ball was picked off by Michael Downs, the free safety, as Marino trying to go deep up the middle. Again, under pressure, 23 yards on the return. It is the 19th career interception for Downs, the 2nd of the ball game for Marino. Ball at the 4-yard line, 2nd down and goal from that point. 7:45 left to play. Dolphins 14-7 lead in jeopardy. Give off to Newsome. He bangs into the end zone over the left side for the touchdown. Septien can tie it up. Snap set down. Kick is up. And it's good. He just got it inside the left upright. That was a little bit close. It's 14-14 now. A lot of time left. 7:28 to go. Septien forward, kicking against the wind. Low trajectory ball. Carter will let it roll into the end zone. And, well, down the football. He better get on top of it. And it'll be a touchback brought out to the 20-yard line. Marino has been stalled at that 200 yards passing mark. We've got double tight ends, one back. Clayton and Duper are spread. Dolphins moving from our right to our left from the 20. Marino back to throw. Looks, swings a little pass out to Bennett up the sideline. He gets only to the 25-yard line before he's knocked out. Dolphins from their own 24. 7:09 to go. We've tied up at 14. Marino on the snap. Pitches to Nathan. He gets hemmed in, breaks the tackle, gets out across the 25 to the 28-yard line. So the Dolphins a long time without a first down. 3rd down and 2 from their 28.
And this is the 5th possession.
The 5th possession of the 2nd half, and they've had have not had a first down since the first one. Somebody jumps from the Cowboys. It's Randy White. No flags down that I see. Here's the pass. It is caught. And a first down up at the 45-yard line goes Mark Duper. And a first down finally for the Dolphins up at their 45-yard line. Ready to go. Marino will give off. Here's a haul for Nathan over the right side. Gets to about the 49-yard line. 2nd down and 6. Dolphins from their 49. Marino drops the throw. He has time going deep, and this is going to be way overthrown out of the shotgun. He's limping just a little bit from the Dolphins' 49. 3rd and 6. Have to get at the Cowboys' 45-yard line. Here's the snap. Marino drops the throw. He looks across the middle, got a man open. It's good for a first down down to the 44-yard line. So Tony Nathan circling out of the backfield. He got inside of Bates. Clayton far side, Duper near side. Double tight ends, one back. First down from the Cowboys' 44-yard line. Hardy goes in motion to far side. Pitch to Marino, tries to circle the right side end, back to his left. Gets down to the 39, maybe the 38-yard line. Nathan, the ball carrier, tackled by the strong safety, Dexter Clinkscale. When the clock continues to move down, 3:33 now, the Dolphins getting closer. They're down at the 38-yard line, 2nd down, a long 4. Bennett goes in motion to the far side. Marino gives off, and this time they're going to get nothing. Tony Nathan on a delay, trying to run inside, is knocked down at the line of scrimmage. Well, they lost a yard to the 39, so make it 3rd down and 5. with 2:43 and counting out of the shotgun. Cowboys show blitz. Here is Marino. Quick drop, throws for the sideline. Caught. This may go. 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Miami. Mark Clayton gets a tie for the record with his 17th touchdown reception of the season, 39 yards. He just turned the cornerback around.
Well, what happened was Fellows made a real bad play. He gambled, came out, thought he could pick it off, and didn't.
So Mark Clayton gets his second touchdown of the game, his 17th of the season. That ties an all-time season record held now by Mark Clayton. That Marino's third touchdown pass of the game. Snap set down, the kick is up, and it's good. So it's a 21-14 score now in favor of the Dolphins with 2 minutes and 31 seconds left to play in the ball game. 80 yards, 9 plays, time of possession 4:47.
They got another record.
This was Marino. Yeah, what is it?
Oh, he goes over 5,000 yards with that one. He needed 256. He has 267 now. So
Marino was the first man in the history of the National Football League to throw for 5,000 yards.
Uva breaks the all-time PAT record.
You don't have to hold your hand in the air. I'll let you go to the little boys' room. So it's a 21-14 score now in favor of the Dolphins with 2 minutes and 31 seconds left to play in the ball game. All right, here is Von Schauman's kick. Back to the goal line. It's Allen, a yard deep. He will run it out. 5, 10, 15, gets to the 20, and out across the 20 to about the 22-yard line before he is smothered. 21-14. Let's see if the Dolphins defense can stymie them. Dorsett, who thus far in the ball game has rushed for 61 yards. He and Newsom are the backs. The fans set up the howl down there at the closed end of the stadium. And White will start from his 22-yard line. Drops the throw. He sets, fires across the middle. Dorsett, 25, 30. Ernie Rowan jerks him to the turf at the 34. First down. Right now it's 21-14. Dolphins lead out of the shotgun. Cowboys first down at their 34. 2 minutes to go. Snap to White. Drops the throw. Looks left. He fires the ball. It's tipped in the air, and it's caught off a deflection. This may go for a touchdown. Tony Hill. He will get into the end zone for the score.
The ball was tipped. The player came back inbound legally and caught the ball for a touchdown.
Oh, my goodness. All right, you heard the decision. So the ball was tipped in the air by the Dolphins. Now, White wanted to go down the left side. Tony Hill was the man for whom the pass was intended. The Dolphins did a little gambling on their own. The ball was tipped in the air and caught off the deflection by Hill, and it looked like Don McNeil got the tip and tipped it right into Hill's hands.
Yeah, that was a freak. I don't know what Hill was doing over there in the first place. McNeil made a good play, and Hill just happened to be standing there, reached around his two tops to pick it off.
66 yards for the touchdown, makes it a 21-20 game, 1 minute and 47 seconds to go. So Seption's point becomes a big one as Hogebroom is into hold. 66-yard touchdown pass. White to Tony Hill. Here's the snap, set down, the kick is up. We've got a tie ball game. The Dolphins will have 1 minute and 47 seconds to try to get some points on the board. Well, after about 15 minutes of not very much action, we've turned into a big play ball game. Clayton made one for the Dolphins, and Hill off the deflection as the pass was intended for James Jones. Here is the short squibber. It's grabbed by Kozlowski, 20-25, and is knocked out of bounds on the far side of the field at the 29-yard line. He was tackled out by Everson Wall. Now let's see if Marino can move him. They've held him. They've done a pretty good number on him. 17 out of 33. Let's check that. Make it 20 out of 37. 267 yards. He'll operate out of the shotgun from the Dolphins' 29. Here's the snap. Randy White in on him. He dumps the ball off to Nathan. He is really bent double, and a good jarring tackle by Bates at the 28-yard line. They didn't get anything at all. They might have lost a yard. So the hurry-up offense. And Mr. Foster is going to have to do a better job, or Taves, protecting on Randy White. Loss of a yard, second down 11. Marino back to throw, got a man open. Nathan at the 35, gets it out to the 37. He's about 2 yards shy of a first down. Bill Bates drags him down. Clock moving with 1:10. Hurry up offense. We got a 3rd down and 2 for a first down from the Miami 37-yard line. Score tied at 21. Marino back to throw. He sets. Fires the middle. Clayton's got it. 50, 45. He may go. 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown Miami. And there are no flags. Clayton has the new record. 63 yards for the touchdown. That's 18 touchdown receptions in a season. He is the all-time record holder, and there are only 51 seconds to go.
Everybody goes in the record book. Clayton, Marino with 23 completions, all-time record for that.
But he also now becomes the first man in NFL history to throw over 300 yards in 9 times in a season.
Anything else he could do?
Well, they got the points on the board.
And he got the ball. I've been waiting all year for this. Give Marino the ball with under 2 minutes to go, and let's see if he can win one that way. Now he's done it all.
Clayton, 3 touchdowns in the ball game. That's 4 touchdown passes for Marino. He caught the ball on a slant across the middle, and the Dallas defense was caught with a gaping hole off the right side, and he just put on the afterburners and route ran everybody. So Clayton with a new record, 18 touchdown receptions in a season, breaks the old record. This is the greatest offensive team that was ever assembled. Maybe not scoring points, because the Redskins still have that distinction, but the Dolphins are now the number 2 highest scoring team in the history of the NFL. Here's Von Schauman's try for the point, makes it 28-21, and the Cowboys will have one more shot at it with 51 seconds left to play. We'll be back in a moment. And Marino to Clayton, 63 yards for the TD, 71 yards in 3 plays. Took him 51 seconds. And it's 28-21. The Dolphins defense now asked to hold for 51 seconds. And these guys have done a good job. They had a questionable pass interference call that set up a 1st and goal at the 1-yard line, and a tip ball, a freak play, which Hill caught and ran 66 yards for a touchdown. They permitted, in my opinion, only 1 legitimate touchdown tonight.
Yes, and they've set 10 records tonight, Rick, and that's a record for most records set in a game.
Here's the kickoff to Allen. Sends it out to the 10, 15, or 20, and he is decked right there. 46 seconds to go. Tackle on the play made by Jackie Shipp, Dolphins' #1 draft choice, who has not been heard from.
You know what's incredible about this game and the way it's going right now? Neither team has used a timeout here in the last 3 or 4 minutes. They both have all their timeouts left, yet they're just scoring up and down.
If I might use this terminology, this has been one heck of a football game. I bet you thought I was going to say something else.
Not for a while, it wasn't. You know, it was for a while there was a snorer.
Now they've begun to unload, and Marino is up to his old tricks again. Let's see if White can match him. There hasn't been anybody who's been able to do it all season long. Cowboys start from the 20-yard line, 80 yards away from the promised land. 46 seconds to go. Back to throw. Betters on a stunt. Here's the pass. Caught by Newsom. He's down at the 27. So then they have to burn a timeout. Tackle made by Langford. Dallas has all 3 of their timeouts remaining. They let the clock go to 32 seconds. Dolphins win. The Cowboys are out of it, and the Giants and the Rams play the NFC wild card. White looking, firing across the middle. It is tipped in the air. Intercepted by the Dolphins at the 50. Down the near side, this is McNeil. He's at the 20. Slips and falls down. He goes down at the 19-yard line. That ball looked like it might have been deflected also. As White was throwing in desperation, Herb Scott finally made the tackle as McNeil picks off the second White pass. That's his 3rd intercept of the season.
And give Glenn Blackwood an assist. He was the man who deflected it into McNeil's hand.
Black returns at 32 yards, so with 13 seconds to go, the Dolphins have the football down at the Cowboys' 20-yard line, and the Cowboys can be prepared to spend Christmas with their families, as the Dolphins have won this ball game and have assured themselves of the home field advantage all the way through the playoffs.
They come to my party for people without loved ones at Christmas if they want to. Nobody loves America's team.
Well, Shula claims that is self-proclaimed, you know, and I don't doubt that it is, but what a marketing job they've done. They'll just run out the clock, Miami will. The Dolphins will have won their 14th game of the season, broken 10 records. Marino and Clayton combined, team records. Marino just falls down with the ball. And that's going to be the last play of the ball game. The Dolphins have won it. And what a last 5 minutes of this contest it was. 28-21 as the Dolphins go into the playoffs. They have to be a little bit more happy with the defense than what they were over the last 7 or 9 weeks. And the offense came through when it had to. So the final score, the Dolphins 28, the Cowboys 21.